Next point, nursing school is not for the weak. And I'm not talking muscle strength weak. Hi there, and welcome to this side of the internet where we grow together. If you're new here, I'm Aneikia, a fourth-year nursing student and Christian content creator. So for this video, as the title says, I'll be telling you some things you need to know before considering nursing school. So if you're interested in that type of content, keep watching. So the first thing is that you have to have a passion for nursing. You have to love it. Even though you don't probably know much of what you're getting yourself into, you have to know that this is really what you want to do. So if it's your mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, cousin telling you that, nursing suits you, should do nursing, and you don't have a reason why you want to get into it, please don't do it. I mean, some persons actually do that where somebody actually tell them that, hey, nursing would suit you, and it's when they get into it that they start to love it. But ensure that before coming into nursing school, you have at least one reason in mind, one proper reason, personal reason as to why you want to be in this profession. The second thing you need to know is that nursing school is costly. Yes, it's probably not as costly. Of course, it's not as costly as if you were supposed to be a doctor, but it does take money. If you're in Jamaica, you know that an option is going through student loan, even though a lot of persons don't like to sway to that side because, we know it. Whether you're going to ask your family, your friends, if you have church support, if you intend to apply for scholarship, grants, ensure you have something in mind as to how you're going to finance your studies. And it's not only about the tuition, but you're going to have to go to clinicals, you're going to have to purchase different equipment, uniform, a transportation, something to eat. All of those things have to be taken into consideration, and all of that costs money. Next point, nursing school is not for the weak. And I'm not talking muscle strength weak, because if it was that, I don't think I would get into nursing. But anyways, nursing school is not for the weak. You have to develop emotional strength, physical strength as well, of course, spiritual strength. Every aspect of strength you have to develop when you're considering to go into nursing school. The next point is that nursing school will expose you to a lot of things. Before coming into nursing school, I didn't know that nursing was so diverse. I've done courses in law. Yes, I've had to do law. Basic course that is needed as a nurse, but there's some that you wouldn't even think of. I had a course where I had to actually go to a school, write lesson plan with my group members, and actually go in front of class and teach the class. So teaching is a part of nursing as well. Nursing is all about being well-rounded. So if you think you're going to come into nursing and you're just going to deal with this kind of thing, you need to go into nursing school with an open mind. Expect anything, because nursing doesn't only cater to one specific thing, being of a person. Next thing you need to consider is that you need, emphasize on the need, a support system. As I said, nursing school is not for the weak. It's not a one-man thing. Don't think you can come into nursing school or consider coming into nursing school and you want to do everything alone. Majority of the things we do in nursing school is group work. So if you're not a group work type of person, you're gonna have to get into that. Whether it's family, friends, classmates, you need persons that you have in your corner that can support you along your journey of nursing school. There are going to come times when you feel like giving up, feel like, should I really go into nursing because this is really hard? And you're going to need persons that can motivate you, that can encourage you to go on and push you to the end. And I'm truly grateful for the persons God placed in my life to encourage me through nursing school, because there are points when my ball literal eye water, because I'm saying this is hard. This is really hard, but you need a support system. And when I say support, I'm talking financially as well, but more so on the mental aspect, because you can be able to finance your studies whether you're getting help or you're funding it by yourself. But when it comes to the mental aspect, it can take a toll on you, a great toll. Any nursing student can tell you. So you need a support system, somebody that can encourage you, somebody that can help to build you when you're feeling weak, somebody that can pray for you, things like that. Next thing you need to consider is that nursing in general, it's lifelong learning. So don't think you can, come into nursing school and what you learn in nursing school, that's it. As a nurse, you are going to need to learn more. There's always some new strain of disease coming, new medications, new things you need to learn, how to handle certain situations. So you're constantly reading, you're constantly learning, so don't close your mind to that. Have an open mind when it comes to learning, doing your own research, asking questions. It's all about learning. And for those who don't like to read, the minute you get into nursing school, I think college in general, university, they're going to tell you, read for your degree. You're going to hear it a lot. When it comes to college, they're expecting you to operate as an adult. So learning is in your hands. They come to class, lecturers come to class, go through the PowerPoint, probably you get coursework, things you need to do. It's up to you to decide how I'm going to manage all this information, how am I going to get it up here. Next thing you need to consider is be prepared to make sacrifices. Emphasis on sacrifices. So if you like to party, you like to go out with friends, you like to, spend the whole weekend out, when it comes to nursing school, you're gonna have to give up some of that. I'm not saying being in nursing school is boring and we don't have a life. I mean, some people think they don't have a life, but it's up to you and managing your time wisely. But there are going to come points when you're going to have to give up certain things because you have coursework to get done. You have an exam that you need to prepare for. You need to get this 101 page of lecture notes in your head. So you have to be willing to make sacrifices and prioritize. Learn to say no. Let's say it together. No. Right. I've had to say that a lot in nursing school because at the end of the day, you want a degree. You don't want anything to prevent you from your degree. Because at the end of the day, when you probably go out with friends, every single weekend, it helps you to prioritize. Manage your time wisely. I'm not saying you're not going to get to go out with friends or you're not going to get to have fun, but you have to know how you're going to manage that time spending with friends, having leisure time and all that while in nursing school. Now this leads me to my next point, which is time management is essential. Very important in nursing school. You have to learn to prioritize. As I say, you have to learn to say no to certain things. You have to manage your time wisely. Make a study timetable. Know when you're going to do this. Schedule your day if you have to. You have to manage your time in nursing school because as you acquaint, you have exams coming up. You weren't prepared for it. You have to do exam on the ward in the hospital and you have to be well prepared for this because guess what? It's going to reach a point where you're going to be dealing with patients, like real people. So you can't go into exam and not know anything because, you never manage your time wisely, you never study, you never practice. Time management is essential. So the next point is that nursing school is a get out of your shell thing. So I just mentioned that you have to be in the hospital, you'll have to be in clinical setting, go to clinics, you'll have different experiences in nursing school, and depending on the nursing school you go to, it will probably, you know, pull you out of your shell even more. But you're going to be communicating with persons, you're going to be caring for persons. So if you're one of the shy persons, then you're going to have to get out of that a bit. When it comes to nursing school, you're going to have to be doing oral examinations where you have to talk, you have to express, you have to demonstrate. So keep that in mind. If you're not the confident type, or you're more on the quiet side, you're going to have to work on that when it comes to being in nursing school, because whether you like it or not, they're going to pull it out of you. You're going to be expected to talk, and not the whisper kind of talk, because you're going to be talking to patients that are looking to you for help. Their family member, they're going to come to you and ask you certain questions. Not everything you'll be able to answer, so you go to those questions. But in general, nursing school is something that's going to take you out of your shell. You'll be placed in certain situations where you'll be required to express, you'll be required to, you get what I'm saying. And the final point is that nursing school, nursing in general, it's rewarding. If this is something that you're passionate about, something you love, then it might seem difficult going through nursing school. Yeah, it might get you at times, but at the end of the day, when you look back at the end of those 4 years, if you're doing the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing program to be an RN, when you look back at those 4 years, you're going to be like, wow, I made it through that. I'm licensed to work as a registered nurse. I have my degree, and you'll be happy. And nursing is a diverse field. The many persons hear about nursing, or that you're a nurse, they think, oh, you work in a hospital, you just give medication and take care of people. It's way more than that. Way more than that. There are different avenues that you can go into. When you get your degree, you can step it up, do your master's, do your doctorate. Yeah, just don't settle for just being an RN. Try to specialize. Try different options. Trust me, it's a really rewarding journey. If you've reached this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope that if you're someone that is considering to come into nursing school, these tips, these advices were quite helpful. If you've not yet done so, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And if you've not yet done so, please to subscribe. See you in the next video.